All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully that sounds okay. Thursday night football, Chargers versus the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs in this game in a very, very close one. And kickoff, Chiefs will get the ball in the first time. Hold on 1 second. All right, I think should be good. First play for the Chiefs is a run down the middle for about a 5-yard gain. And it's going to be a run again down the middle. It's the first down by a 6-yard gain. They're going to say 3rd down and 1. Third and inches for the Chiefs. Like we'll do a fullback run, and he's gonna get the first down, about a 5-yard gain. Chiefs have 4 receivers. Mahomes will thump it off to the running back, Clyde Edwards. Gets the almost a first down. It'll be 2nd and 1, 9-yard gain. Welcome in, Paul. Welcome in, ZDM Gaming. And welcome in, Meg. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. ZDM, I have no idea. Hope you figure that out, though. Mahomes will throw it and the fullback, and he'll step out of bounds about like a 1-yard gain. Be a 2-yard gain. Holmes drops back to pass, rolls out to the right, throws a quick to Kelsey. Kelsey catches it. Great catch. Falls down. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and 2, I believe. ZDM, I think it'll be a very close game. I think it'll be a shootout, but I do have the Chiefs winning in a very close one. Let me know what you think. It'll be a handoff to Hardman. Hardman's going to lose tons of yards. It'll bring up 4th down. Joey Bosa with the tackle. Chiefs will punt it. It is 4th and 6 for the Chiefs, and they will punt it. They get the punt off. And they're going to... Oh, almost saved, but it's going to be a touchback. Yeah, I agree, ZDM. Both teams definitely have a chance this year to make a run in the playoffs. But now a commercial break. Chargers with the defensive stop. Hold the Chiefs to 29 yards, 11 rushing yards, 18 passing yards. Mahomes so far, perfect, 3 for 3, 18 yards. Edwards-Helaire, 2 attempts, 9 yards. Looks off. Hold on, let me refresh the page. There we go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 2 attempts, 9 yards. Longest run was 5 yards. Burton, 1 attempt, 6 yards. And Hardman, 1 attempt, -4 yards. In receiving, Edwards-Helaire, 1 target, 1 catch, 10 yards. Travis Kelce, 1 target, 1 catch, 6 yards. Burton, 1 target, 1 catch for 2 yards. All right. Let me look at this week's matchups. All right. Early games on Sunday, Patriots versus Steelers. I'll go over my predictions at halftime. Next game, Panthers versus Giants. Jets versus Browns. Colts versus Jaguars. Dolphins versus Ravens. Bucks versus Saints. Commanders versus Lions. Seahawks. Now in the second set of games. Seahawks versus 49ers. Falcons versus Rams. Cardinals versus Raiders. Texans versus Broncos. That game is back on, so do that next commercial break. Herbert throws middle of the field. It is caught by Mike Williams for about a 9-yard gain. And big loss today for the Chargers is no Keenan Allen. All right, 2nd and 1. Herbert fakes the handoff. Will throw it, and it's caught by Mike Williams again. Past the 40. So first down Chargers. Herbert at Arrowhead Stadium 2-0. Herbert will just throw it away, gets chased down. All right. Herbert hands it off to Eckler. Eckler bounces to the left. He'll get about 8 or 7 yards. Brings up 3rd down. Eckler, really underrated running back in the league, I believe. I definitely seen him playing really great this year. Only 27 years old. 3rd and 2 for the Chargers now. 4 receivers. Eckler to the left of Herbert. Herbert drops back to pass. Throws it wide open. Receivers caught for the first down and more. Andre Carter. Past midfield into Chiefs territory. Chargers 1st and 10. Receiver in motion is Carter. Herbert will hand it off to the right. And running back will get about 6 yards. Kelly, the running back on the play. Second and 3 for the Chargers. Herbert drops back to pass. To the right is incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. $7:40 to go in the first quarter. Chargers 3rd and 3 at the Chiefs. Well, let's see. At the Chiefs 29. Herbert drops back to pass. He has all the time in the world, and receiver falls down, and the flag is thrown, most likely pass interference. Herbert having a lot of time thanks to the offensive line so far in this game. Pass interference, defense, number 27. All right, 1st and 10 off the penalty. Herbert drops back to pass, throws it deep, and it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. The receiver was Mike Williams. Herbert will drop back to pass again, and he's going to be running back screen, and Eckler gets nowhere, loses yards. Great defensive play there for the Chiefs. Third and 13 for the Chargers. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Chargers have 3 receivers. Kelly, the running back. Herbert drops back to pass, throws it to the slant, caught, and will nice moves. Dodges about 3 defenders, but will come up short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. Yeah, here they go. Chargers are known for going on 4th down, but they will bring out the field goal team. So 4th and 2, Dustin Hopkins will go out for a 31-yard field goal attempt. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. And it is right down the middle. So the Chargers lead 3-0 with 5:58 to go in the first quarter. And now to go to commercial break. So far, Herbert having a lot of time to throw in the pocket. There was one play, the rookie offensive line, I can't remember who it was, but was playing great against Chris Jones, getting one of the top defensive linemen in the NFL. So that's a great look for the Chargers. All right, back to the schedule. The second set of games, Seahawks versus 49ers, Falcons versus Rams, Cardinals versus Raiders, Texans versus Broncos, Bengals versus Cowboys. Now Sunday Night Football, I think will be a great game, Bears versus Packers. And 2 Monday Night Football games, Titans versus Bills and Vikings versus Eagles. Back over here real quick. All right. The stats. Chargers on that drive, 59 total yards, 15 rushing yards, 44 passing yards. Justin Herbert, 5 for 8, 44 yards, 0 touchdowns. That's obvious. 0 interceptions. Eckler, 1 attempt, 8 yards. Kelly, 1 attempt, 7 yards. Mike Williams, 3 targets, 2 catches for 24 yards. Carter, 1 target, 1 catch for 12 yards. Everett, 1 target, 1 catch for 11 yards. And Eckler, 1 catch, 1 target, -3 yards. Welcome in, Punch Boys, and I definitely would for you, but I just can't. For copyright issues, I don't want to risk anything. Thanks for coming to the live stream. Again, sorry I can't put up the game for you. Be a touchback. All right, and here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes will hand it off. Edwards-Helaire gets about 2 yards. .540 to go in the first quarter. Travis Kelce, week 1 at Cardinals, played really great. Chiefs hoping he can get another great game. Mahomes will get sacked. Good grief. Khalil Mack and Tranquil. Brings up 3rd down for the Chiefs. hit Tranquil and Khalil Mack, just nobody on him at all. Khalil Mack had no, but Tranquil just got through the gap and sacked Mahomes. So it brings up 3rd and 16. Mahomes drops back to pass, throws it, and again, a loss of yards. Great defensive stop for the Chargers. James Jr., the defender who tackled him. A quick 3 and out for the Chiefs. Great defense for the Chargers. Punt is off. And caught at about the 37 and gets about 4 yards. Goes down at the 42 or 41. 3:47 to go. Like I said, great defense so far for the Chargers. Chiefs so far only 18 total yards, 14 rushing yards, 4 passing yards. Mahomes still perfect accuracy, 4 for 4, 13 yards. Edwards-Helaire 3 attempts, 12 yards. Longest run was 5 yards. Burton 1 attempt, 6 yards. Edwards-Helaire 1 target, 1 catch for 10 yards. Travis Kelce 1 target, 1 catch for 6 yards. Burton 1 target, 1 catch for 2 yards. McKinnon 1 target, 1 catch for -5 yards. Justin Herbert 5 for 8, 44 yards. Eckler 1 attempt, 8 yards. Kelly 1 attempt, 7 yards. Mike Williams 3 targets, 2 catches, 24 yards. Longest catch was 15 yards. Carter 1 catch, 1 target, 12 yards. Everett 1 target, 1 catch, 11 yards. Palmer 1 target, did not catch it. Eckler 1 target, 1 catch for -3 yards. All right. And now back to the game. They're showing Justin Herbert improving his stance, elbows, not elbows, but shoulders. Big pass from Mike Williams gets about 8 yards. Yeah, Mike Williams stepping up for the Keenan Allen that's not here. Second and 2. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Mike Williams tonight. 3 catches, 32 yards. Herbert fakes the handoff. And it's going to be a throwback. He tried to throw it to, I think it was Carter. Carter threw it back to Eckler. And Eckler gets tackled for a loss by Willie Gay. Brings up 3rd down. Those little screen passes and like I just saw not working at all. Chris Jones, Willie Gay, all those guys can see it before it even happens. Justin Herbert drops back to pass on 3rd and 6, throws it to Mike Williams. It's caught, and I think he's going to be short by a yard. Here's the marker cam, and I think he's going to be short. Yeah, I think he's going to be short by like half a yard. So they're going to measure it on the spot. And yeah, it's going to be short. 4th and inches. Chargers known for going for it. And I think if they'll show the field, I think they're going to go for it. And they will be going for it. So 4th and inches for the Chargers at midfield. To be exact, the 48-yard line of the Chiefs. And Herbert's going to do a QB sneak, and he's going to get it. An easy first down. Justin Herbert just could have walked it. Give me a second. So 1st and 10. At the Chiefs 47, Herbert will hand it off to Michelle, and Michelle's going to get about 8 yards, 7 yards. Yeah, offensive line playing really great, and Sony Michelle to see the opening and get 7 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3. Herbert fakes the handoff. Will throw it deep. And it is caught by Mike Williams inside the 5. I think at the 1-yard line. And a flag is thrown. Yeah, I think it is going to be on the Chiefs for pass interference. Referees, I guess, still discussing it. Here it is. 2 fouls. Both by the same team. Holding. Defense. Number 27. Pass declined. Pass interference. Defense. Number 27. Also declined. So 1st down for the Chargers at the 1-yard line. So a great catch for Mike Williams. Now the Chargers on the 1-yard line. Herbert hands it off to, I think, Michelle. I think it's going to be short. Need with a tackle. They're going to mark him short. And I think it's going to be in the first quarter. So, yep, end of the first quarter. Chargers lead 3-0, second and goal at the Chiefs' 1-yard line. So the Chargers so far playing great on offense. Offensive line playing really great. Mike Williams stepping up for no Keenan Allen. He's playing amazing. Chargers defense even playing great. Not letting the Chiefs do anything on offense. So far, Chiefs 18 total yards, 14 rushing yards, 4 passing yards. Chargers 116 total yards, 24 rushing yards, 92 passing yards. Patrick Mahomes 4 for 4, 13 yards. Justin Herbert 8 for 11, 96 yards. Carter 1 for 1, -4 yards. Edwards-Helaire 3 attempts, 12 yards. The longest run was 5. Burton 1 attempt, 6 yards. Hardman 1 attempt, -4 yards. Eckler 1 attempt, 8 yards. Kelly 1 attempt, 7 yards. Tony Michel 2 attempts, 7 yards. Herbert 1 attempt, 2 yards. Receiving, Clyde Edwards-Helaire 1 target, 1 catch, 10 yards. Travis Kelce 1 target, 1 catch, 6 yards. Burton 1 target, 1 catch, 2 yards. McKinnon 1 target, 1 catch, -5 yards. Mike Williams 6 targets, 5 catches, 76 yards. Longest catch was 39. Carter 1 target, 1 catch, 12 yards. Everett 1 target, 1 catch, 11 yards. Palmer 1 target, 0 catches. Eckler 2 targets, 2 catches, -7 yards. The game is back on. Start of the second quarter, second and goal at the Chiefs' 1-yard line. Michelle is still the running back. Herbert will throw it, and it is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. I had to cough so badly. All right. I got to do it again. Hold on. So the fullback, Horvath, with the touchdown, 1-yard touchdown. And the Chargers lead 9-0 against the Chiefs. Extra point is good for Weston Hopkins. A great drive for the Chargers. Take a 10-0 lead against the Chiefs. And I guess a word from State Farm. Like they said earlier, Justin Herbert is 2-0 from Arrowhead Stadium. Looking to make it 3-0 with a great start. 9 for 12, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. Now the Chargers will kick it off. And like they're saying, the Chiefs, for being one of the loudest stadiums, is really quiet right now. So here's the kickoff. And touchback. Chargers. They got Cleo Mack, JC Jackson, Bryce Callahan, Kyle Van Noy, Sebastian Joseph Day. Definitely upgraded their defense from what it was last year. Back to the game. Holmes fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, throws it deep, and it is caught by Hardman. He gets the first down. For a 30-yard gain. And Pacheco, great block for Mahomes to get that away. Mahomes passes again, and it is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Chiefs, 3 receivers. Pacheco to the left of Mahomes. Hardman in motion. Hand off to the middle. It's about 6 or 5 yards. Brings up 3rd down. Third and 4. Four receivers. Juju in motion. Getting the running back. Mahomes drops back to pass. He'll throw it deep and nowhere near, and that's going to be intercepted. But a flag does come down. Yeah, I think that's going to be against the Chargers. Callahan, the one who intercepted it. Referees talk about it now. Legal contact defense. Number 23. Callahan. And on the throw, Mahomes got blown up. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Holmes will hand it off. McKinnon. It's about 5 yards. Both teams, I think, are actually running the ball pretty well. It's just they're not running it enough. Second and 5 for the Chiefs. For receivers, Mahomes throws it quick. It is caught and maybe back to the line of scrimmage is Gray, the receiver. Tackled by James. Brings up third down, and I think it's going to be 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 4. Third and 4 for the Chiefs at the Chargers 28-yard line. And offsides by Joey Bosa. Mahomes will throw it. It is caught by Kelsey. Kelsey gets to about the 9-yard line. They're going to mark him at the, I think, 10-yard line. Offsides. Defense, number 97, Joey Bosa. So a 19-yard gain for the Chiefs inside the 10-yard line. First and goal at the 9-yard line. Mahomes rolls to the right and sidearm throw. It is caught. Touchdown, McKinnon. Touchdown, Chiefs. Scoring drive, 7 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Great offense from the Chiefs. A great play from Mahomes. Gets away from the defenders. And a sidearm throw to McKinnon. Touchdown. Now the extra point. And of course, Harrison Butker, not the kicker tonight. Got hurt last week. So now, the commercial break. Now maybe the Chiefs have clicked on offense. They have 88 total yards, 25 rushing yards, 63 passing yards. Patrick Mahomes, 8 for 9, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 3 attempts, 12 yards. Burton, 1 attempt, 6 yards. Pacheco, 1 attempt, 6 yards. McKinnon, 1 attempt, 5 yards. Hardman, 1 attempt, -4 yards. Receiving for the Chiefs, Hardman, 1 target, 1 catch for 30 yards. Travis Kelce, 2 targets for 2 catches, 25 yards. Edwards-Helaire, 1 target, 1 catch for 10 yards. McKinnon, 2 targets, 2 catches for 4 yards. Burton, 1 target, 1 catch for 2 yards. Gray, 1 target, 1 catch for 1 yard. Valdez-Scantling, 1 target, did not catch it. Now to the Chargers, 117 total yards, 20 rushing, 97 passing. Herbert, 9 for 12, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. Carter, 1 for 1, -4 yards. Rushing, Kelly, 1 attempt, 7 yards. Michelle, 2 attempts, 7 yards. Eckler, 2 attempts, 4 yards. Herbert, 1 attempt, 2 yards. Receiving, Mike Williams, 6 targets, 5 catches, 76 yards. Carter, 1 target, 1 catch for 12 yards. Everett, 1 target, 1 catch for 11 yards. Horvath, 1 target, 1 catch for 1 yard. Palmer, 1 target, did not catch it. Eckler, 1 target, 1 catch for -3 yards, and the game is back on. The Chiefs will kick it off to the Chargers after the touchdown from Mahomes to McKinnon. And here it is. Maybe. I think. I don't know what's going on. I think they're saying delay of game. I don't know what's going on. So now here's the kickoff. It is received at the 4-yard line. Carter, the returner, gets past the 25-yard line and loses the ball. It's recovered by the Chiefs at the 40-yard line. They're going to say he's down, though, I think. I didn't see it that well. But Carter got past the 25, I think, maybe to like the 35-yard line. Then he lost it. And the Chiefs recovered it at the 40-yard line. Referee saying down by contact, first down, Los Angeles Chargers. Hopefully we can get a replay on that. Here it is. And not really the greatest view, but yeah, I think, yeah, he's down. Yeah, definitely down. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 33-yard line. Herbert fakes the handoff, throws it, and it is incomplete. Most completions to receiver in QB's first 2 seasons in NFL history. Justin Herbert to Keenan Allen, 196. Now here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert will throw it, and it is caught by Mike Williams. Great catch. Brings up 3rd down and 1, I believe. Mike Williams stepping up for no Keenan Allen. Eckler will run it on 3rd and 2, and he'll get the first down, about a 4-yard gain. Herbert, 10 for 14, 105 yards, a touchdown. Eckler, 3 rushes, 8 yards. Mike Williams, 6 catches, 84 yards. First and 10 at their own 45-yard line. They will hand it off to Eckler, and he'll get about 4 yards. Brings up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 6. 10 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Chargers lead 10-7. And here's 2nd and 6. Eckler, the running back. It will hand it off to Eckler. He'll jump to the left, and he will get about 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up third down. Brings up 3rd and 2. Herbert drops back to pass. It is incomplete. Bounced off of Palmer's hands. Brings up 4th and 2, and here comes the punt unit for the Chargers. So Chargers punt it here. Gets it off. Fair catch called at about the 7-yard line. So now the commercial break. Chargers lead 10-7 with 8:55 to go in the second quarter. The big story of this game, Keenan Allen will not be playing. He's out for this week. The Chargers wondering who will step up for Keenan Allen not being here, and so far Mike Williams has been having himself a game. 7 targets, 6 catches, 84 yards. 39 was his longest catch. After that is Carter with 1 target, 1 catch, 12 yards. Then it's Everett, 1 target, 1 catch, 11 yards. Horvath, 1 target, 1 catch, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. Palmer has not been playing too great at all today. That last throw to him wasn't really his fault though. It was thrown behind him a little bit. But he has 3 targets, has not caught one yet. Eckler, 1 target, 1 catch for -3 yards. Of course, Herbert is 10 for 15, 5 yards, 1 touchdown. Eckler, 5 attempts running, 16 yards. Longest run was 8. Then it's Kelly, 1 attempt for 7 yards. Then Michelle, 2 attempts, 7 yards. And then Herbert with the QB sneak got 2 yards. For the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 8 for 9, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. And speaking of him, here he comes. Game is back on. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs with 8:55 to go. The Chiefs are at their own 8-yard line. It's gonna be a pitch to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll get about 4 yards. Brings up second down. 2nd and 6. Mahomes will throw it to Kelsey. It's caught. He dodges the defender, does get tripped up by J.C. Jackson. He'll get the first down. It'll be about a 10-yard gain. They're going to say 8 yards, though. Kelsey did almost get loose, but J.C. Jackson tripped him up. Edwards-Helaire in motion. Now 5 receivers. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Mahomes drops back to pass. It is caught by Hardman, and he will get about 8 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 2 with 7:15 to go in the second quarter. Mahomes so far 10 for 11, 88 yards and a touchdown. Hardman in motion, 4 receivers. And they're going to hand it off to Edwards-Helaire. He'll jump to the left, and he's going to get stopped. He's going to come up short of the first down and bring up 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and inches. Great defense stop for the Chargers. Yeah, Edwards-Helaire looked like he was going to be gone, but Chargers got there really quickly and stopped him. Brings up 3rd and 1. Pacheco, the running back, he gets the handoff, and he's going to be short. Another stop for the Chargers defense brings up 4th and 1. I got to cough again. Good grief. So Tranquil with the tackle. Great play from him. Great play for the defense for the Chargers. And 4th and inches, Chiefs will punt it. Punt is off. Going to be caught at the 11-yard line. Dodges the defender. And Carter will get about to the 23-yard line. 60-yard punt for the Chiefs. And here comes Herbert and the Chargers offense after the commercial break. So 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Chargers lead 10-7. So Chargers offense coming onto the field. They have 137 total yards, 32 rushing yards, 105 passing yards. Looking to score before halftime. Justin Herbert so far 10 for 15, 105 yards, 1 touchdown. Eckler 5 attempts, 16 yards. Longest run was 8 yards. Kelly 1 attempt, 7 yards. Tony Michelle 2 attempts, 7 yards. Mike Williams receiving has 7 targets, 6 catches, 84 yards. Longest catch was 39 yards. Carter 1 target, 1 catch for 12 yards. Everett 1 target, 1 catch, 11 yards. Patrick Mahomes 10 for 11, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. Edwards Hilaire, 5 attempts, 17 yards. The longest run was 5 yards. Welcome in, Juma. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Burton, 1 attempt for 6 yards. Pacheco, 2 attempts for 6 yards. McKinnon, 1 attempt, 5 yards. Receiving for the Chiefs, Hardman, 2 targets, 2 catches, 38 yards. Travis Kelce, 3 targets, 3 catches, 33 yards. Edwards Hilaire, 1 target, 1 catch for 10 yards. Game is back on. Birds hit the ball at their own 23-yard line. They will fake the handoff. Herbert rolls out to the right. It is caught by Carter. And I don't know if he's going to get the first down, but he's going to be close. And I think it is going to be a first down. A first down for the Chargers. The 1st and 10 for the Chargers. 4:40 to go in the second quarter. Carter in motion. Herbert hands it off to Eckler. He'll get stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe 1 yard. Dunlap, the one who stopped Eckler. A great play from Dunlap. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. 4 receivers. Eckler, the running back, to the left of Herbert. Herbert drops back to pass. Throws it. It's caught by Carter. And Carter's going to get the first down by the 10-yard gain. Herbert almost got sacked from the I don't know who that is, but he did get hit in the back. But it's gonna be a first down for the Chargers at their own 44. Gonna hand it off to Eckler. Eckler's gonna get 2 yards, 3 yards maybe. Brings up 2nd down. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And it's going to be 2nd and 8. Kelly, the running back. Carter in motion. Herbert hands it off to Kelly. He's going to get about a 7-yard gain. Great run for Kelly. Brings up 3rd and 1. Third and 1, I think they're going to wait for the 2-minute warning. They do. The 2-minute warning for the Chargers and the Chiefs. Chargers lead 10-7 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. So this drive for the Chargers, really run heavy. Eckler, of course, getting a couple of handoffs. Carter making some plays as well. Was it Palmer? It was Palmer, my mistake. The Chargers lead 10-7, kind of as we expected. Maybe not who was leading, but we did expect a very close score. I was actually kind of expecting more of a higher score. Chargers do lead 10-7. Total yards for each team. Chargers have 167. Chiefs have 109. Rushing yards for each team. Chargers have 42. Chiefs have 30. Passing yards for each team. Chargers 125. Chiefs 79. Next week, Thursday night football is the Browns and the Steelers. I think probably be a pretty good game as well. But this drive so far, the Chargers, 2 passes, 3 rushes, 30 yards. Time of possession so far, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Start off with Justin Herbert, pass short right to Palmer. And Eckler ran up the middle for 1 yard. And then to Palmer again for 10 yards. They had Chargers just steadily going downfield. Hope to score before half. 3rd and 1. Herbert fakes the handoff. And he's going to roll to the right. And he's going to dodge a defender, which is Dunlap. But he's just going to go fall to the ground. He's going to lose a yard. Brings up 4th and 2. Dunlap, the defender, who was right in front of Herbert's face. 1:35 to go in the second quarter. The Chargers will punt it. Yeah, Chargers do receive the ball in the second half. 1:05 to go in the second quarter. Chargers get the punt off. And it's going to have kind of a good bounce. Chargers will down the ball at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. 53 seconds to go in the second quarter. So now Mahomes with 53 seconds to go. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to go for points here. They do have all 3 timeouts. Their receiving game so far. Hold on, I got a cough again. The receiving game so far, though, has been pretty good. Hardman, 2 targets, 2 catches, 38 yards. Travis Kelce, 3 targets, 3 catches, 33 yards. Edwards-Helaire, 1 target, 1 catch for 10 yards. McKinnon, 2 targets, 2 catches for 4 yards. Burton, 1 target, 1 catch for 2 yards. Gray, 1 target, 1 catch for 1 yard. And Valdez-Scantling, 1 target, did not catch it. And Mahomes, 10 for 11, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. I'm actually going to check how I'm doing on fantasy football real quick. I don't know if I have anybody playing, if I started anybody. But I do know I have Juju, but I don't know if I don't think I started him. Oh, no. I don't think I did. I did not. And a good thing, because he has not done a thing. He has not done a darn thing for me. So, great choice by me so far. And of course, like I said earlier, next week, Thursday Night Football, Browns versus the Steelers. So 53 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 13-yard line. Chargers lead 10-7. Mahomes drops back to pass. Almost gets sacked, and he's just going to throw it away. Mahomes limping a little bit. A flag is called. I think it's going to be a late hit. Holding. Offense. Number 77. He pulled the defender into the quarterback. So not what I was expecting. I don't think what anyone was expecting. But here it is. Chiefs fans, as you can hear, as I can hear, do not like it. I don't know about that call at all. I don't think I agree with that call. But here's Mahomes. He's gonna throw it quickly to there's Juju. He gets about 5 yards. Mahomes drops back to pass. 2nd and 12. He's gonna throw it high, caught by Valdez-Scantling, and he goes out of bounds. Third down, 27 seconds. Brings up 3rd and 6. For receivers, I think the running back is McKinnon. Holmes drops back to pass, throws it deep, and it is overthrown. Thrown out of bounds. The Chargers will receive the ball with 22 seconds to go. And the crowd is booing. And honestly, I kind of agree with him. Pretty stupid call. And crowd is still going crazy right now. Here's the punt. And they're just going to let it bounce. And that's a great bounce. Down to the 10. They're going to down at the Chargers, I think, 9-yard line. Great punt there. I think the Chargers here just run out the clock. No point doing anything stupid. That will most likely bring up halftime. There is 6 seconds still to go in the second quarter. A 74-yard punt. And yes, the Chargers will go ahead and knee it. So now I will find next week's games. All right, next week's games. To start off, Sunday, Patriots versus Steelers, Panthers versus Giants, Jets versus Browns, Colts versus Jaguars, Dolphins versus Ravens, Bucks versus Saints, Commanders versus Lions, Seahawks versus 49ers, Falcons versus Rams, Cardinals versus Raiders, Texans versus Broncos, Bengals versus Cowboys, Bears versus Packers, Titans, and then Monday night, Titans versus Bills, and the Vikings and Eagles. So now I will go over my predictions for next week. Bring this up. So for this game, I picked the Chiefs to win in a very close one. And in the first game, the Cleveland Browns versus the Jets. I picked the Cleveland Browns. Of course, last week they. Oh my God! Hold on. My cough is killing me right now. But I picked the Cleveland Browns to win. I think that should be a pretty obvious game. But as we saw from last week, it is the NFL, and any team can upset any team. ESPN, 94% of people picked the Cleveland Browns. 6% of people picked the New York Jets. The next game, Detroit Lions versus the Washington Commanders. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry I have to keep on stopping myself. But continue where I left off. Lions versus Commanders. Commanders definitely have a great pick. The receiver Jahan Dotson. He had a great game. Of course, the game-winning touchdown. Carson Wentz. It's Carson Wentz. He'll be good sometimes, and of course he'll probably lose you some games. Detroit Lions. Overall, I'd say a pretty big upgrade from what last year was. I think the Detroit Lions will beat the Commanders here in this game. I just trust the Lions a lot more than I do the Commanders. I think Commanders will be one of those teams where they'll be kind of hit and miss. They'll be great some games, and then they'll be horrible others. The Lions, I think, will just be more consistent, and I think they will beat the Commanders in this one. ESPN, 51% of people picked the Lions to win. 49% of people picked the Commanders to win. Then the next game, Saints versus the Buccaneers. I picked the Saints just because. Hold on. Just because it seems like the Saints for the past 2 years Beverly just had Buccaneers number, and I think that will continue for at least one more game. I do see the Buccaneers beating the Saints at least one time this year, but I think the very first matchup, I think the Saints will win. Whereas the Saints last week had a comeback win against the Falcons, but the Falcons are known for not being great at keeping leads. And the Buccaneers, overall, I'd say a pretty disappointing game. They still did beat the Cowboys, but not in a way a lot of people thought they would. They didn't really have that great of offense, and their defense, of course, still played great, but that offense didn't just seem as good to me as it was last year. I think the Saints will win this one. Of course, the Saints did get Michael Thomas back, and Michael Thomas had himself a pretty great game. In his first game, I think 2 years. So yeah, I do pick the Saints in that one. The next game, the Giants versus the Panthers. Giants with the upset win over the Titans last week. Titans didn't miss the game-winning field goal. The Panthers lost to the Browns last week in a failed revenge game for Baker Mayfield. Hold on one second. Of course, I have been seeing some people saying that the last drive, the Panthers lost because the referees were bad. I didn't really pay attention to that, so I don't really have a say in what happened there. But apparently, the Panthers didn't have a fair last drive against the Browns. The Browns, of course, last second game-winning field goal with Cade York, the rookie kicker out of I think LSU. He was great at LSU. But I had the Giants for this one. They looked really great. Their defense looked pretty good, and Saquon Barkley looked amazing. Like I've said in past weeks, if he's healthy, I think the Giants are actually a pretty good team. Not a pretty good, but they're pretty good. What they used to be. But I think the Giants will win this one, but I think it will be a pretty close game. I think Saquon Barkley will go off again against the Panthers. The Steelers versus the Patriots now. I picked the Steelers. Steelers, of course, upset the reigning AFC champions with a really crazy into the fourth quarter and overtime. A lot of missed field goals. And of course, Pittsburgh Steelers win it on a last second field goal. And then the Patriots. Hold on one second. Good grief. The Patriots, um, they lost to the Miami Dolphins last week, 20-7. Their offense was not great at all. Dolphins defense completely shut them down. Their defense, however, wasn't too bad at all. They did only hold the Dolphins to 20 points with probably the fastest offense in the entire league with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, Chase Edmonds, all those guys. Of course, they do have Tua throwing to him. But I do pick the Steelers in this game just because I think they're a better team. Oh, and also I just now remember this. Steelers losing TJ Watt, but he does not need to have any surgery, so good news there. for TJ Watt and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. So he'll be back for, I think they say he'll be out for 4 to 6 weeks and then he'll be back. Another scare was Najee Harris, but Najee Harris, I think they also said that he's going to be back for this game. So yeah, I think the Steelers will easily beat the Patriots. Next game, the Colts versus the Jaguars. Jaguars coming just short of a win over the Commanders last week. And then the Colts, they tied against the Texans. They had themselves a little bit of a comeback, but of course, it ended in a tie. Oh, hold on, I messed up. Hold on 1 second, I lost it. Alright, I found it, there we go. So, I think the Colts will bounce back this week. I think they will beat the Jaguars. Jaguars, there wasn't that much fault for Trevor Lawrence. His receivers were dropping the ball. You know, Etienne was dropping the ball quite a bit in the red zone, I think it was. And he also got blown out by the defender. But I do think the Colts win this one pretty easily over the Jaguars. And the next game, Ravens versus the Dolphins. The Ravens, they destroy the Jets last week, but it is the Jets. Dolphins, they beat the Patriots. And oh, hold on. And I think, good grief, hold on, that's loud. But that game right there is going to be a big test for both teams. I am a Miami Dolphins fan, so I think I'm a bit biased for the Dolphins. But I did pick them to win. But I think the Ravens will probably win. Just because Lamar Jackson played amazing against the Jets last week. And they have up-and-coming receiver Devin Duvernay, which also played great. They have a great defense. And the game is back on. But I picked the Dolphins, but I think the Ravens will win. That's pretty much a 50-50 game. And I'll go over the rest of the games in the commercial breaks. But the game is back on. Herbert will hand it off to Eckler. Eckler runs down the middle, gets about 2 yards. Herbert throws it again. It is caught by Everett. He's going to be short of the first down to bring up 3rd and 1. Herbert hands it off to Eckler. Eckler gets the first down and more. About a 7-yard gain on the run. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Fakes to hand up to Eckler, rolls to the right, throws it back to Eckler, and Eckler dodges the defender, gets the first down, and pushes his way for about a 15, 18-yard gain. Great play there for Eckler and Justin Herbert. And a great play from Eckler, pushing his way for the extra yards. And now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory. Herbert draws back to pass. He's going to throw it. It's going to be tipped and be incomplete. Most touchdowns in a primetime game. Randy Moss, 11. Emmitt Smith, 9. And Austin Eckler with 9. What a player you would expect, being up there with some greats. Herbert passes it to Mike Williams for the first down and more, but it'd be a 14-yard gain. So first down for the Chargers at the Chiefs 27. Hand off to Kelly. Nice run. Gets about 8 or 9 yards. Brings up 2nd down. Yeah, commentator brought up a point. A similar run to what Michelle had earlier, where they jumped to the inside. Another handoff to Kelly. It's about like 1 yard. Brings up 3rd and inches. We have 2 plays to go. Kelly, very similar run to what Michelle had, where he kind of just jumps into the, kind of just goes to the middle. A good gain from what seemed like it was going to be nothing. But here goes the Chargers on 3rd and 1. An injury update. Corey Lensley knee is questionable to return. 3rd and 1. Pitch to Eckler. Eckler is going to, I think he's going to be just short. Tried to fight for the extra yards. Tried to reach out, but I think he's going to be short. And it looks like the Chargers will go for it on 4th and 1 at the Chiefs 19-yard line. Chargers hand it off to Eckler, and Eckler is going to get it. A 3-yard gain for Eckler and the Chargers. Eckler so far 11 rushes, 32 yards. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They have 3 receivers. Eckler, the running back, throws it to the end zone to Mike Williams, and is that caught? Wow! One-handed catch to Mike Williams. Touchdown Chargers. Wow, what a catch. Wow. 11 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes, 8 seconds. Snead, the defender, a little bit underthrown. He kind of just reached under. What a catch by Mike Williams. A great coverage by Snead as Mike Williams makes a great play. Now here's to make it 17-7. Extra point is right down the middle. So the Chargers lead 17-7 with 9:52 to go in the third quarter. The Chargers lead 17-7. Commercial break. Justin Herbert so far having an amazing game. 16 for 22, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Eckler rushing at 11 attempts, 32 yards. Longest run was 8 yards. Kelly had 4 attempts, 22 yards. Longest run was 8 yards. Receiving for the Chargers. Mike Williams, 9 targets, 8 catches, 113 yards. 1 touchdown. Longest catch was 39. Palmer, 5 targets, 2 catches, 20 yards. Everett, 2 targets, 2 catches, 18 yards. Eckler, 2 targets, 2 catches, 15 yards. Carter, 1 target, 1 catch, 12 yards. Horvath, 1 target, 1 catch, 1 yard, and 1 touchdown. The Chiefs will hit the ball, and they have to score here. They don't have to, but they want to. You don't want the Chargers to have the ball again with a 10-point lead. Mike Williams definitely stepping up. Like I've said multiple times, no Keenan Allen tonight. And he has been stepping up for the Chargers. Has been playing absolutely amazing. Game is back on. Herbert has been playing great, getting the ball to him as well. So here is the kickoff. Mike Williams, second player visiting 100+ yards at Arrowhead Stadium. I think that's what I said. Hardman in motion. Edwards-Helaire, the running back. Holmes drops back to pass, and we'll get as he throws, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Hardman, and it's intercepted by James, but there is a flag. And Hardman, I think, seems to be hurt a little bit, shaken up by the play. So a lot of flags. 2 fouls on the play, one by each team. Holding, offense, number 57. Pass interference, defense, number 24. They offset, and they will repeat first down. Oh, yeah, you can clearly see the holding on Bosa. And clearly a pass interference on the Chargers. So here's first down again at the 25-yard line. Mahomes drops back to pass. And it is intercepted. Is it intercepted? They're kind of quiet about it. Samuel is the one who intercepted it. They're really quiet. No one's talking about it. And there it is. Intercepted. Just right to him. And they're gonna... Yeah, I think it might be incomplete here. It kind of hit the ground. First and 10 for the Chargers. And now that they review, official review, the interception, I think it did hit the ground. So I think it will stay as Chiefs ball. And they go to commercial break. Why always go to commercial break on reviews? We want to see it, man. But it did hit the ground, I believe. So it'll be incomplete. Chiefs ball. And I will actually be right back. I'm going to go get some water. So game back on. And that looks like it was overturned. Chiefs ball. Mahomes drops back to pass. It is caught by Gray. Be a first down. Mahomes so far 13 for 16, 109 yards and a touchdown. First and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Kelsey in motion. Mahomes will throw it. It is caught by Juju, and Juju will get about 2 or 3 yards. My stream froze. Yeah, let me refresh it real quick. Hold on. All right, back on now. Mahomes drops back to pass. It is caught in the middle of the field by Edward Telaire, and he's going to get break free. He's going to pass the midfield into Chargers territory. Finally gets tackled around the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Breaks the tackle from James. And he gets tackled by, I didn't see who. Callahan. Edwards-Helaire, 17 rushing yards, 31 receiving yards. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They're at the Chargers 41-yard line. McKinnon, the running back. Mahomes drops back to pass. He's going to run away, and it's just going to be thrown out of bounds. Thrown away. Brings up 2nd and 10 with 7:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. And great defense for the Chargers all around. Brings up 2nd and 10, 4 receivers. McKinnon, the running back. Mahomes will pass, throws it quickly. It is incomplete. Intended receiver was Hardman. Brings up 3rd and 10. Yeah, of course, Hardman seemed to be shaken up before the what thought to be interception. And they taped up his, I think they said left ankle or right ankle, I don't remember. But he's off the field now, 3rd and 10. Mahomes drops back to pass. And he's going to throw it deep, and it is caught. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown, Chiefs. Scoring drive, 7 plays, 75 yards. Watson, the tight end, who caught the touchdown. Now the Chargers just lead 17-13. Yeah, great play from Watson. Was covered by J.C. Jackson, so really great play for Watson. Here's the extra point, and it is good. The Chargers lead 17-14 with 7:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Almost batted away by J.C. Jackson. Mahomes with a little bit of blood on his elbow. Herbert and Mahomes pretty much playing the exact same. Herbert, 16 for 22, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mahomes, 16 for 21, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Chiefs have 194 total yards, 30 rushing yards, 164 passing yards. Chargers have 240 total yards, 62 rushing yards, 178 passing yards. So on that drive for the Chiefs, every play was a passing play. It was 11 yards, then 2 yards, and 21 yards, and 41 yards. A great drive for the Chiefs. Great drive for Mahomes. And of course, Edwards-Helaire had a great run after the catch that really, I think, uh, boosted the momentum for the Chiefs. Broke a tackle, got past midfield onto the Chargers 41, which then set up the touchdown. So, Edwards-Helaire rushing, 5 attempts, 17 yards. Longest run was 5 yards. Edwards-Helaire receiving, 2 targets, 2 catches, 31 yards. Longest catch was 21 yards. And the game is back on. But here's the kickoff. And it's just going to be a touchback, back of the end zone. Yeah, so the Chargers blitz, and then Watson just had a great route that beat J.C. Jackson just barely. And Mahomes, great movements in the pocket. And yep, touchdown Chiefs. Now here's the Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Herbert under center. Michelle, the running back. It's going to be a handout to Michelle to the right. He'll get about 2 yards. 7:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. At the start of the game, Chiefs fans were kind of quiet. Now, of course, loud again. Herbert throws it through the middle of the field to Michelle. And Michelle gets about, I think, maybe 6 yards. So it brings up 3rd and 2 for the Chargers. 4 receivers. Michelle, the running back. Herbert throws, and it is incomplete. Justin Reed, the defender who broke up the pass. Herbert, I guess, looking for a flag, but he will not get it. And the punt unit comes out for the Chargers. Great defensive stop for the Chiefs. Great 3-and-out for the Chiefs. And now Mahomes, a chance to take the lead. Here's the punt, and it is off. Fair catch called at the 29-yard line. 6:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs will have the ball on their own 29-yard line. So Chiefs defense now stepping up, and Chiefs offense now clicking, and now Mahomes has a chance to take the lead with 6:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. And like we've said all night, close game, 2 really great teams. 2 teams that can definitely do something in the playoffs. So far, pretty great game. Let me find. I don't know where it is. But Patrick Mahomes So far this game, 16 for 21, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Leading rusher, Edwards Hilaire, 5 attempts, 17 yards. Longest run was 5 yards. And receiving for the Chiefs, Watson, 1 target, 1 catch for 41 yards, 1 touchdown. Hardman, 3 targets, 2 catches, 38 yards. Travis Kelce, 5 targets, 3 catches, 33 yards. Longest catch was 19. Edwards Hilaire, 2 targets, 2 catches, 31 yards, 0 touchdowns. The longest catch was 21 yards. Gray, 2 targets, 2 catches, 12 yards. Longest catch was 11. So with the loss of Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes really spreading the ball out a lot. That was kind of the big thing about last week, was that he's kind of just giving everyone the ball. And again, this game, a lot of people getting the ball. Juju, though, has been pretty quiet. 2 targets, 2 catches, 6 yards. Back to the game now. Kelce in motion. 4 receivers. Edwards Hilaire, the running back. Quick throw. It is caught by Valdez-Scantling. He goes out of bounds for about a 7-yard gain. So it brings up 2nd and 3. Just under 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers. Edwards Hilaire, the running back, to the right of Mahomes. Hands it off to Edwards Hilaire, and he's going to get about 2 yards on the carry. Brings up 3rd down. Should be 3rd and 1. And Khalil Mack, the one who tackled the main tackler. Great play for Khalil Mack. 3rd and 1. 5:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Kelce in motion. 4 receivers. Edwards Hilaire, the running back. Mahomes throws it, and it is incomplete. Hit while he threw. Brings up 4th and 1. Kyle Van Noy, the one who tackled Mahomes. Just got right through the offensive line. Intended receiver with Valdez-Scantling. So here's the punt for the Chiefs. Had a 74-yard punt earlier. Is their catch called at the Chargers 8-yard line. Mike Williams in tight windows tonight. 5 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Since 2017, 1.2K receiving yards, most in NFL. So Herbert at the Chargers 9-yard line fakes the handoff in his own end zone, just throws it at the ground. Our left is the rookie out of Purdue, right in the face of Herbert. Yeah, just nobody blocking him. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 4:52 to go in the third quarter. And they're going to fake the handoff. Not Eckler, but Herbert just throws it to the ground again. Pressure by 2 defenders that time. Snead and Willie Gay. 3rd and 10 for the Chargers now. Great defense so far for the Chiefs. Oh, there goes the audio. Herbert drops back to pass. Again, a lot of pressure, and Herbert almost a safety. But brings up 4th down. Gets sacked by Chris Jones. Great defense from the Chiefs. Yeah, no chance. Chargers offensive line had no chance on that play. 3 defenders there, right all around Justin Herbert. Chris Jones, though, gets the tackle at the 1-yard line. Here's the punt. And it is off. Did he shank it? Short kick. And the Chiefs will be fair catch called at the Chargers 36-yard line. Great field position for the Chiefs. And next week, Thursday Night Football, Steelers versus the Browns. Should be another great game. Two, 3 nuts in a row for the Chargers. So Chiefs defense really stepping up here in the second half. Kelsey in motion. Fakes the handoff. Mahomes steps up, throws it, and it is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Kelsey tonight, 3 catches, 33 yards. Mahomes, 17 for 24, 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mahomes throws it quickly to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he's going to get blown up. Maybe lose the yard by Samuel. Brings up 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Be a great stop for the Chargers that they can force 4th down here. McKinnon, the running back. Hardman in the game. Mahomes drops back to pass. Throws it quick and is caught by, I think, Hardman. 1st down. 11-yard gain for Hardman. All right, 1st down for the Chiefs. Hardman so far, 3 catches, 49 yards. No backs, 5 receivers. And it should be a delayed game. That was like 5 seconds on the play clock, and there it is. There's the flag. Delayed game. Offense. So 1st and 15 now for the Chiefs. Welcome in, Blaine. Thank you for the live stream. Watching some weird guy. I'm calling Weirdo Family Vague. I know he's a weird guy. Mahomes rolls to the left, and it is caught by Watson. Immediately goes out of bounds. Brings up second down. It'll be 2nd and 6 with 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Chargers lead 17-14. McKinnon in motion. Now the back. 4 receivers. Mahomes drops back to pass. And he gets away from Bosa. Goes to the right. Throws it. It's caught by Kelsey. Wide open. Kelsey near the touchdown. Gets lifted up. Good grief. He loses it as well. What just happened? Kelsey just got picked up and slammed to the ground. And he lost it. And then the Chargers recovered it and then kneed in the end zone. Wow. They're going to say first down for the Chiefs. Wow. What a play. Derwin James. Wow. What a tackle from Derwin James. So 1st and goal. They're going to hand it to McKinnon. McKinnon is going to be just short of the end zone. Brings up 2nd and goal. A minute to go in the third quarter. There's good grief. Just slammed him to the ground. Good grief. And then JC Jackson kind of got in there as well at the end. 2nd and goal. Juju in motion. Quick throw. And it is almost intercepted. Samuel, the one who kind of deflected it there, brings up 3rd and goal. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. And the receiver was Fortson. So here's 3rd and goal. Mahomes just kind of shovel passes it to Kelsey, and Kelsey's not going to get there. Brings up 4th and goal. So 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. 4th and goal for the Chiefs. Chargers lead 17-14. And I think here you got to go for it. Your defense has been playing really well, and you have the Chargers who have not been protecting Justin Herbert at all these past 2 drives. So I think you should go ahead and go for it here on 4th goal, which is pretty much 4th and 1. The Chiefs so far, 243 total yards, 34 rushing yards, 209 passing yards. Patrick Mahomes, 22 for 30, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Edwards-Helaire, rushing, 6 attempts, 19 yards. Longest run was 5 yards. McKinnon, 2 attempts, 7 yards. Longest run was 5 yards. Receiving for the Chiefs, like I've said, Mahomes really sharing the ball around. Kelsey, 7 targets, 5 catches, 51 yards. Watson, 2 targets, 2 catches, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. Hardman, 4 targets, 3 catches, 49 yards. Edwards-Helaire, 3 targets, 3 catches, 31 yards. Valdez-Scantling, 5 targets, 2 catches, 13 yards. Gray, 2 targets, 2 catches, 12 yards. Juju, 2 targets, 2 catches, 6 yards. McKinnon, 2 targets, 2 catches, 4 yards. Burton, 1 target, 1 catch, 2 yards. Oh, McKinnon also got a touchdown. I don't know if I said that or not. Yeah, that list right there a lot longer than what it used to be now that Tyreek Hill is gone. So, I think the game is back on now. Yep, alright. Game back on. Start of the fourth quarter. 4th and goal at the Chargers 1-yard line. And it looks like they're actually going to go for a field goal attempt here. 19-yard field goal attempt. And it looks like Mahomes actually kind of wanted to go for it there, but Andy Reid said no. Their Chiefs now tie the game. Chargers 17, Chiefs 17. Now the Chargers will have the ball. So kind of as we were expecting, close game. At the start of the fourth quarter, this should be good. And here is the kickoff. Maybe. All right, here's the kickoff. And it will be a touchback. There's actually a flag on the play. So, after the play was over, personal foul, number 6, the kicking team. 15-yard penalty. So here it is. 15-yard penalty. Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers after the penalty. Penalty so far: Chiefs 4 for 34 yards and Chargers 2 for 10 yards. So the Chargers will have the ball on the Chargers 40-yard line after the penalty. A great field position here for the Chargers. Herbert fakes the handoff. Rolls to the right, throws to Eckler, and Eckler actually dodges the defender and gets about 1, maybe 2 yards. Eckler making something out of nothing there. Yeah, great play there from Eckler. Even Herbert as well for getting it to Eckler. But now brings up 2nd and 8. Chargers for receivers. Eckler, the running back, to the right of Herbert. Herbert will dump it off to Eckler. Eckler will actually fight for more yards again. He'll get about 7 on the catch. Brings up 3rd and 1. Right tackle for Chargers, Trey Pipkins, also questionable to return. And while that was happening, Eckler gets the first down. But a 3 or 4 yard run. Now Eckler goes to the sideline to catch his breath. 1st and 10. Now in Chiefs territory. Fakes the handoff. Herbert dumps it to Palmer. Palmer gets about 3 yards. Justin Herbert, 20 for 29, 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. Mike Williams goes to the sideline to get a drink. Now Herbert. Carter in motion. Dumps it to Carter. Carter gets the first down. Be about an 8-yard gain for Carter. Now 1st down. Great blocks for Carter to get the first down. Kelly motions. Now a receiver. Herbert will throw it. It is caught by Palmer. Palmer stays on his feet and actually gets a couple more yards. It'll be about a 7-yard gain for the Chargers. Now 2nd down. Sorry, it was Everett. Who did I say? Can't remember who I said. But it was Everett who stood on his feet. Now 2nd and 3. Herbert under center. Carter in motion. And Herbert will fake the handoff. Roll to the right. Throws it to Everett. Everett gets the first down on a lot more. Cuts inside. Gets into the 10. And gets tackled about the 4 or 3 yard line. 1st and goal for the Chargers. Great play for Everett and the Chargers. Now Chargers going a little bit hurry up here. Herbert throws it and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to return this for a touchdown. Wow. Holy. Well, it's Watson. Watson, the one who intercepted it. Pick 6 for the Chiefs. Wow. As soon as you think the Chargers are going to score a touchdown, Watson. Herbert kind of goes sidearm, and then it just, man. Watson gets the pick 6. Intended receiver was Everett. And Everett really didn't have a chance there. The extra point is good. Now Justin Herbert has to go back out there and do that all again. That's just got to ruin the whole momentum for the Chargers. Now they They were having a great offensive drive, and then Herbert, not the greatest decision, goes an interception, which then turned into a pick six. Wow. All right. Well, the Chiefs now lead 24-17 with 10:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Herbert, 23 for 33, 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Eckler, 12 attempts rushing, 36 yards. Longest run was 8 yards. Kelly, 4 attempts, 22 yards. Longest run was 8 yards. Michelle, 3 attempts, 9 yards. 7 was his longest run. Mike Williams receiving, 9 targets, 8 catches, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. Longest catch was 39. Everett, 7 targets, 4 catches, 51 yards. Longest catch was 26 yards. Eckler, 4 targets, 4 catches, 24 yards. Longest catch was 18 yards. Palmer, 6 targets, 3 catches, 23 yards. Longest catch was 10 yards. Carter, 2 targets, 2 catches, 20 yards. Longest catch was 12 yards. And the game is back on. Jalen Watson, the rookie, 99-yard interception return for TD, tied second longest Chiefs history. So the kickoff is going to be a touchback. Yeah, Jared Elvert was calling for a sub, and he yeah. Everett was tired, and then Chargers just go hurry up, and then Herbert tried to throw it to Everett, and then it was just intercepted by Watson. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think that's Everett's fault. He had a great drive, just wanted to get a little bit of a break, and then Herbert just doesn't even look at him and goes hurry up. Quick throw to Eckler gets about a 3-yard gain. Brings up second down. Second and 7. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Carter in motion. Herbert under center. Hands it off to Eckler. Eckler. Great run for about 6 yards. Be 5 yards. Brings up third down. Eckler the running back. Herbert under center. Carter in motion. 4 receivers. Herbert will hand it off to Eckler. Eckler, nothing. Gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones brings up fourth down. Much more intense than the last Chiefs game. Yeah. I don't really like that kind of play call from the Chargers. So Chargers will punt it on 4th and 4. And whistles are blown. Illegal what now? Illegal snap infraction. So 5-yard penalty. Gets the punt off. And it is caught at the 30 and it gets about maybe 4 yards in the return. Flag is down. Referee's talking about the flag. Turn the kick. Personal foul. Receiving team number 6. Blocking the kicker team out of bounds. Now to the commercial break. I'll be right back. I'll keep this screen up in case the game turns back on. All right, I'm actually Back just in time. Maybe I'm not. So quick pass to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's gonna get the first down and much more. 1st and 10. I think I missed one play because it did say what 2nd and 7. But Edwards-Helaire gets the first down. McKinnon the running back. 3 receivers. McKinnon takes the handoff. He gets about 5 or 4 yards. .6:30 to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6 for the Chiefs. They lead 24-17. 3 receivers. McKinnon the running back. The audio is really behind, or I guess ahead. I'm going to refresh real quick. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd and 6. So maybe you can see on the screen, Justin Watson's last touchdown came on December 21st, 2019. Exactly 999 days ago. So pretty fun fact there. Third down conversions. I couldn't see it in time. 3rd and 6. So Mahomes throws it deep, and it's gonna be overthrown. 4th and 6. That is, Scantling was the intended receiver, covered by Samuel. Brings up 4th and 6 with 6:03 to go in the 4th quarter. Chargers will have another chance. Sixth punt for the Chiefs. Fair catch called at the Chargers' 14-yard line. 5:55 to go. So yeah, Chris Jones kind of having a quiet first half, but this second half he's been playing amazing. Chris Jones, 2 sacks, 2 hurries, and then 4 total pressures. 26 pass snaps. Now here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. At their own 14-yard line, Eckler in motion. Herbert dumps it off to Eckler. Oh, and Eckler drops it. That brings up 2nd and 10. Second and 10. 4 receivers. And quick throw to Everett is caught. About an 8-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 2. 5:35 to go in the 4th quarter. Third down conversions 1 to 3, 4 for 9, 4 to 6 yards, 0 for 1, 7+ yards, 0 for 2. Here's 3rd and 2 for the Chargers. 4 receivers. Eckler, the running back. Herbert will throw, and he's gonna throw it to Everett. Everett is great move, is caught. He gets the first down and more. Herbert down, and oh, he looks like he's hurt. All his grabbing at his ribs and his quad. That's not a great look at all. That's not great at all for the Chargers. Backup quarterback for the Chargers is Chase Daniel. Herbert still on the ground. You gotta hope he's alright, because if you lose him, you can pretty much put this game in the books unless Chase Daniels can do something. That's going to be a huge loss, especially if he's out for multiple games. Man. Herbert was grabbing at his left rib and his left quad. But they do go to a commercial break. Chiefs lead 24-17 with 5:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Herbert was injured during the play. His return is questionable. He's walking off under his own power. Chase Daniel enters the game. So Herbert walks off the field, and here comes Chase Daniel for the Chargers. Feeling commercial break. Herbert so far in this game, 26 for 37, 261 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a very costly interception. So back to the game. Herbert, good news. Seems like he's ready to go back in. Tonight, 39 dropbacks, 2 sacks, 3 hits, 6 hurries. But Chase Daniels has to play a snap. They're going to hand it off to Michelle. Michelle is going to get 3 yards. Maybe 4 yards. Herbert, though, great news coming back in the game. He's up 2nd and 6. All right, here we go. Herbert back in. 3 receivers. Eckler, the running back. Herbert throws it to Everett, and it's tipped up, almost intercepted again. And Herbert back. Oof. Herbert back down. Grabbing at his left quad again. Herbert's going to stay in on 3rd and 6. 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers. And it is almost intercepted again. Triple coverage. He's up 4th and 6. Yeah, Mike Williams not been like brought up a lot. It was to Mike Williams, but he was covered by 3 people. But Mike Williams has been quiet a little bit. Fourth quarter. Hunter's received at the 8-yard line, and he's going to get tackled about the 15-yard line. 3:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Chiefs lead 24-17. And next week, on Thursday Night Football, Browns versus Steelers. So at the start of the game, Chargers' offensive line actually seemed pretty good, keeping Herbert pretty protected. But in this second half, he's been getting destroyed in the backfield, kind of pointing to his rib again on the bench. Goes to Chiefs, hand off to the right, and he's going to get the first down more, and he's going to be free, and he's going to be gone. Or maybe not gone, but he's free, and he's just going to slide at the 36-yard line, but a flag is down. Edwards-Helaire. Flag is down. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Wow. What a great play for the Chiefs. Great blocking for the Chiefs. Derwin James. The one who committed the face mask. First and 10, 3:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's actually a great point. What perfect timing. Chargers have lost starting center Corey Linsley and right tackle Trey Pipkins. So definitely a reason that the offensive line has been lacking in the second half. Run right down the middle. McKinnon gets about 1 or 2 yards. Now they're just going to chew some clock. Chargers call their first timeout. .52 yards for that Edwards-Helaire run. So second and 9. Hold on. Second and 9 for the Chiefs. 3:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Kelsey draws back the pass, throws it, and it is incomplete. They were looking for pass interference, but they're not going to get it. Third and 9. The crowd wanting a pass interference. Yeah, and you definitely could say that's pass interference. Yeah. Chargers get away with defensive pass interference. Third and 9. 4 receivers, McKinnon the running back to the right of Mahomes. Mahomes passes it to Juju. Juju gets about 3 yards. There goes field goal unit to make this a 2-possession game. Chargers call their second timeout. Here's the first and goal for the Chargers where Herbert threw an interception which led to a pick six. And then Herbert throws into triple coverage, almost intercepted again. So 4th and 6, 3:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Chiefs lead 24-17 against the Chargers. And Chiefs will attempt a 32-yard field goal. Is up, almost blocked, but it is good. 27-17, the Chiefs lead with 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter. They show Herbert kind of just pointing at his left rib there. But Herbert is practicing on the sideline. Yeah, you can definitely see that he feels it. I don't know if it's that smart to be playing Herbert right now. That just comes down to how badly you want this win. It's only the second game, but this right here could definitely turn into something worse if he gets hit even harder. Welcome in, Jeffrey. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Here's the kickoff for the Chiefs. And a very short kick. Returned at the 15. And he's going to get about to the 27-yard line. And here comes Herbert, and he's not even jogging that well. So pretty much 2 timeouts here for the Chargers. They got 1 actual timeout, and then they have the 2-minute warning. With 3:16 to go in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Four receivers. Eckler, the running back, to the left of Herbert. Herbert drops back to pass. Dumps it to Eckler. Eckler gets free. He's going to get the first down and more to about near midfield to the Chargers' 49-yard line. He does stay in bounds. Clock keeps on running. 3 minutes to go. 1st and 10. Herbert drops back to pass. Dumps it to Eckler again. Eckler just gets out of bounds, about a 6-yard gain. Stops the clock, brings up 2nd down. $2:45 to go in the fourth quarter, brings up 2nd and 4. Five receivers for the Chargers. Herbert drops back to pass, dumps it to Kelly. Kelly will get about 2 yards on the throw. Brings up 3rd down and 2. 2:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Welcome in, Dad. Thank you for the live stream. 3rd and 1. 4 receivers. Kelly, the running back. Herbert rolls out to the right, and he should just run it himself. Oh, run it yourself, Herbert. I know you're hurt, Herbert. Oh, man. I know you're hurt, Herbert, but that was a wide open 1st down. He just threw it away. Oh. Yeah, and that rib is hurt. You got to take out Herbert. Because if he gets hurt, if he gets hit one more time, I think that's going to turn out to be something way worse. Kelly, the running back. 4th and 1. Here's the game. 4 receivers. Herbert drops back to pass. Throws it deep, and it is caught by Carter. Inside the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal. 2-minute warning. How can you throw the ball that far? Hey, at least it worked out, though. Herbert throws it about 30 yards down the field. It's caught by, what a catch by Carter. What a throw by Herbert. Yeah, like the commentators are saying, he couldn't run 1 yard, and he throws it 30 yards down the field to just a perfect throw. Oh yeah, he's been feeling it tonight. Herbert, every time he gets hit, you can just see him grinding his teeth. Tonight, Herbert, 46 dropbacks, 2 sacks, 4 hits, 7 hurries. 1st and goal at the Chiefs' 8-yard line. Herbert drops back to pass, throws it to Eckler. Eckler gets tackled out of bounds. Maybe about a 2-yard gain. He does not get tackled out of bounds. Tackled by Willie Gay. 1:40 to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 7-yard line. Herbert drops back to pass, throws it to the end zone, overthrown, way too high. Yeah, they're saying the same thing. I thought I got thrown out of bounds by the defender, but I don't know why the clock didn't stop. Yeah, they're saying it should have been a stop clock, but they don't stop it. Herbert drops back to pass, dumps it to Eckler. Eckler gets tackled inbounds, and it brings up 4th and goal. Welcome in, Amy. Thank you for coming to the live stream. 1:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Here's the game, 4th and goal. The Chiefs' 7-yard line. Herbert drops back to pass, goes it to the end zone. It is caught by Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers. Herbert, I was clearly in pain still. Scores a touchdown here for the Chargers. And now they just need the onside kick. Here's the extra point. It is right down the middle. 1:11 to go in the 4th quarter. Chiefs lead 27-24. And they need an onside kick here. And I think they're going to commercial break here. They're not. Never mind. 1:11 to go. Chiefs lead 27-24 against the Chargers. Herbert, 33 for 48, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Patrick Mahomes, 24 for 35, 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. The Hopkins will attempt this onside kick for the Chargers to keep the Chargers alive. Here it is, and it is. I think it's going to be Chiefs, but Kansas City Chiefs. All right. Gray is who covered the ball. So Chiefs tried to recover it, and then it kind of like hit his chest and bounced out, and then Gray awareness got the covered it. So the Chiefs will win this game 27-24. Showing off the Bucks versus Saints game, the Bengals versus Cowboys game. Cowboys, of course, lost Dak Prescott. Sunday night game, Bears versus Packers. Two Monday night football games, Tennessee Titans versus the Buffalo Bills. And another one is the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. So there's the final knee, and the Chiefs will win 27-24. Andy Reid is the sixth head coach in NFL history to reach 100 games over 500. He's 235, 135, and 1. So, Chiefs win. They go up 2-0. Chargers lose, and they go 1-1. So that'll be it. Thank you, Meg. That'll be it for this live stream. Let's go over the stats one more time. Chiefs total yards 318, 92 rushing yards, 226 passing yards. Chargers total yards 401, 75 rushing yards, 326 passing yards. Herbert 33 for 48, 338, not 338, but 33 for 48, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Leading rusher for the Chargers was Eckler with 14 attempts, 39 yards. Did not score a touchdown. The longest run was 8 yards. Leading receivers for the Chargers, Mike Williams, 11 targets, 8 catches, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. Then it was Everett with 10 targets, 6 catches, 71 yards, did not score a touchdown. It was Carter, 3 targets, 3 catches, 55 yards. Then Eckler, 10 targets, 9 catches, 55 yards, did not score a touchdown. Palmer, 8 targets, 4 catches, 30 yards, 1 touchdown. Then Horvath, 2 targets, 1 catch, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. Then for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 24 for 35, 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, did not throw an interception. Leading rusher was Edwards-Helaire, 8 attempts, 74 yards, did not score a touchdown. Longest run was 52 yards. Leading receivers, Travis Kelce, 7 targets, 5 catches, 51 yards, did not score a touchdown. Watson, 2 targets, 2 catches, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. Hardman, 4 targets, 3 catches, 49 yards, did not score a touchdown. Edwards-Helaire, 4 targets, 4 catches, 44 yards. And then McKinnon, 2 targets, 2 catches, 4 yards, and 1 touchdown. Congratulations, Amy, your Chiefs win. So that'll be it for this live stream. If y'all enjoyed, make sure to like the stream, subscribe, be greatly appreciated. I'll be doing no college football live streams this weekend, but I will be doing Red Zone again on Sunday, and of course Sunday Night Football. I don't know about Sunday Night Football. I don't think I'm going to be doing Sunday Night Football, but I will be doing Monday Night Football. That'll be it for this live stream.